Modeling is basically finding an equation that would describe a system. And in this case, if they gave us a vertex and a point, we know that we're going to need to do it by finding vertex form. Now what does that mean? It means I'm going to write down vertex form, I'm going to put in all the values, and the only thing I'm not going to have is a. So it basically means find the a value. So let's take this example. Now the example could be just given like a vertex and a point, or it could be a word problem that which you can take, we can realize what is the vertex and what is an extra point. Sometimes you may have more than one point and you just pick one. So let's start. So if my point is x and y, I will replace my y with 4 and my x with -6. Then for my vertex, I know that it's going to be h. Now my h is a little bit special because the formula is minus h, so it's going to be minus -2, which will end up looking like +2. And then my k value is -8. So that just goes as -8. Actually, it would be plus -8, but we'll just simplify it. Once you fill in that information, we're just going to isolate for a and find out the value. Now, I've kind of did a very rough sketch here of the vertex and the point, so I know that this should open up. So my a value should end up being positive because it opens up. So let's see. So the first thing that I need to do is move that -8 to the other side. Otherwise, I'm going to be tempted to put these two numbers together, which would be wrong. So the first thing is because there are two terms, I cannot combine these two. So I'm going to take the -8 as +8. Now -6 plus 2 gives me -4 squared. And on an example later on, sometimes we need to take that square as a square root on the other side, but this is not the case. I'm not isolating for something inside of the bracket. I'm isolating for a. So this basically becomes -4 squared is 16a. And now I need to divide both sides by 2. Sorry, I need to divide both sides by 16 to get rid of that 16. Can I simplify 12 over 16? Yes, we can divide both of them by 4. So that would be 3 divided by 4 is equal to a. I found my a value, but I haven't actually modeled the equation. I haven't given the equation yet. So my last step is to state the equation. And that will be y is equal to, my a value was 3 over 4. And my vertex was -2, which comes to +2 squared -8. Notice that when I give my last answer, I'm going to keep that y and that x as variables, because as I go along my parabola, the x and y keep on changing, but the vertex does not change even as I go along, or the shape does not change either. So when you give your last statement, it should be a y and an x or the current variables.